I'm from California, and well, the reason I came to Kazakhstan is because I'm completing another master's degree and studying international relations, specifically Kazakhstan and this region. So I came here to study Russian and finish my thesis. My dad was American, a typical American, Irish and German, and my mother is Taiwanese. So she's from Taipei. So I am sort of a typical American, I guess. You know, I'm mixed. I had the Asian influence from my mother and a lot of their traditions and how they view families, a very tight family. More so than a lot of American families, I think. But my dad was a good, I guess he was, I would say, a very honorable father and man. And, you know, his priority was always taking care of the family. When I was growing up, I used to love, I still do, martial arts. So I used to study Kenpo karate, and then I quickly moved on to boxing and kickboxing. And I was really into boxing for a long time. And most recently, I started getting into jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. There was a time where I just wanted to be a successful actor, but I've moved on from that, and I'm more interested in other things. That's why I really love international relations, because I've traveled to at least 15 countries, and for me, it's my life now is more about meeting different people. It's all about relationships, even at the highest levels. And you know, we have a lot of problems in the world, and that's why our future depends on people that are learning other languages and meeting with people of different countries and learning how to get along and work together. I've always been really interested in all of the former Soviet Union, CIS countries, because it was closed for when I was growing up. Now that the world has changed. So there's other Baltic countries I would like to visit, like Estonia and Latvia, Poland. I haven't visited China. I'd love to visit China as well. And I've met a lot of just really intelligent, well-educated, worldly people that have been educated in different countries, that have traveled a lot. And as I said earlier, yeah, that's extremely important for the world's future. Kazakhs are very, very kind, very loyal, very hospitable, and you know, when you meet, you notice the generosity and how they treat you as a guest, and you know, want to invite you over and make a nice traditional meal. Americans can be very focused on their objectives and their goals, and people I've met in Kazakhstan and in Russia are really good at just living in the moment and enjoying the moment and not thinking so much about the future. And that's a really good reminder of how to live your life. And both what I learned in Russia and in Kazakhstan, the people I've met, they do have the same ambition that Americans have for you know, creating businesses and you know, very savvy in that way, and hardworking. Similarities are Kazakhs can be very, very open, very friendly, easy to talk to. Yeah, we love horses, you know, like we love dogs. So yeah, it's a tough one. And when I was eating, I'll be honest, when I was eating my horse steak, at first I was very hungry, and it was very good. It was very tasty. But I couldn't help but, in my mind, I was remembering there's a scene in The Godfather. People noticed me when I was going through the airport at Almaty. I realized the person that was looking at the x-ray of the bags was staring at me, and so I looked over and was like, is there something wrong with my bag? I was thinking that. And she goes, Aviator!
Oh.
I wish Kazakhstan great success in their future, and I'm really enjoying my stay here as a guest in Kazakhstan.